there, Helen Breward here. Welcome to Inspirational Stories from the Neighbourhood. Now, this is a very short series of inspirational stories from people during COVID that have actually done something really incredible, or turned themselves around or helped others. So today I want to introduce you to Sarah Watts. Now, you might have seen her before, but Sarah I've asked Sarah to tell you all about her and what's happened with her over the COVID thing, because as you can see, Sarah arranges wonderful holidays for people, myself included. But as we all know, the travel industry has not fared very well over this time. So Sarah, would you like to tell us about your COVID experience and what you've done?
Thanks, Helen. Yes. Yeah, it's great organising your holidays, and it's been somewhat frustrating this year that we've not been able to send you in. I think is it 2 of your holidays we've had to cancel this year?
Yeah.
I think 2. So yes, obviously, that's my business. Run an award-winning travel agency, and we just get our kicks from sending people to beautiful places, and then hearing all about them. And COVID, when it arrived, I think we've now cancelled somewhere in the region of 200, 250 trips.
Crikey, that's a lot of trips.
It's a lot of holidays.
It must be quite tough on you, actually, when you have to cancel stuff like that, because I know you put a lot of heart and soul into arranging the right, perfect holiday for people. And I know you kind of get a lot of pleasure and enjoyment out of, hearing their tales and that when they come back. Because I know people send you photos and they get in touch with you and tell you what they've been up to and all that sort of thing. So it must be quite tough for you.
It's been horrible. We really, I was just saying to somebody earlier, I want to be sending out all the little bits and pieces that we send people when they book their holidays. And it is hard. We do put our heart and soul into it. And, we've cancelled honeymoons. We've cancelled anniversary trips. We've cancelled birthday trips. We've cancelled surprise trips. I mean, bless them. One of our customers, their little one doesn't even know they were meant to be going to see Santa in Lapland this Christmas. And we've had to cancel that and move it to next year. And we've rebooked somebody's honeymoon twice now. In fact, 3 times, because we've had to cancel it twice. It's just been devastating because it's more than a holiday to us. Yeah. And I think it's been that feeling of helplessness, really. We just couldn't do anything about it. All we could do was look after our customers the way we always do, and get them the outcome that they wanted, whether it's a refund, a rebook, or whatever it is. And sort of like I had to furlough my staff, and you just think this is horrible. And of course our income dried up completely as well, because we don't charge for our services, as you know, Helen. Yeah. We only get paid when people travel, because we get paid by the travel suppliers. So it's like, right, okay, A, I've got a huge amount of time on my hands, and B, I need to earn some money.
Yeah. You could have actually, just sort of folded up shop and closed the curtains and sat back in a chair and done nothing. And, I would completely understand if that's what you'd have done. Maybe a lot of people have done that. Maybe I would have done that myself. I don't know. But I know you didn't do that.
No, I didn't. Well, to start off with, I had my own customers to sort out. Then I had a load of people contacting me who had been let down by their travel provider. They couldn't get hold of them, whether they'd booked online or through a call center or whatever. A lot of travel companies, understandably, took advantage of the furlough scheme. So I spent a lot of time helping other people. And then I decided that I'd worked so hard to build my business that there had to be something else that I could do, or some other business or something that would break up the soul destroying task of just cancelling everyone's holidays. So I racked my brains. I'm an entrepreneur at heart, or at least I like to think I am, and actually devised 2 new businesses, one of which hasn't launched yet, so watch this space. That's sitting in the wings. But in September we started taking orders for my new travel related business.
Yes, you did. I remember.
And I know you know what it's all about, because you might have been an early supporter of it. But and this is it. I can disappear. So this is a travel Snapbox, which is a We're very proud of them anyway. Nice purple box, full of goodies from around the world. Because we thought if you can't go on holiday, and especially with the weather that we had over the autumn and you know the summer when I was sort of conceiving the idea, if you can't go on holiday, what's better than sitting in your garden with a glass of wine, a gin and tonic, a beer or whatever, and pretending you are in whichever destination you were meant to go to before COVID put paid to your holiday. So that's what we launched, Travel Snapbox. We say that you can taste the world one snack at a time, and we literally take you on a journey around the world through the various snacks of the different countries that we feature.
Yeah.
So we wanted to sort of almost stick sort of two fingers up at COVID and say, you're not going to destroy us. We're going to come back fighting.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And that's what we did.
That was why I wanted to talk to you, because of that pure fighting spirit, you know, and it's been tough on everybody in a lot of different ways. And I really do like the way that you really went, well, we're going to come out of this fighting. We're still going to be doing something, just not what we anticipated at the beginning of the year. And you know, sometimes it's always good to hear success stories, because I know you were just telling me before we actually started recording this that you've had a nice little load of orders today.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. Today we've had so I've just in the pre-launch phase of our Christmas box. So we're going to be doing an international Christmas box, which will ship out around about in the middle of December. And yet today we've had 10 orders.
Good.
10 orders,
good.
and literally we won't be shipping them for a month or so. So nice little pre-orders sat there waiting for us.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's really good. And I think it's been a challenge as well. So it's been something that's kept my brain ticking over. Rather than putting like bespoke round the world itineraries together for people and lots of different trips, it's like, right, actually, okay, how do I now learn how to build an e-commerce website? How do I set up a marketing automation pipeline and all of this stuff that happens when you set up a shop on the internet? So, you know, that sort of kept me out of trouble and probably stopped me getting too miserable over.
You don't think of those things, do you?
No.
When you're setting up, when you have this wonderful idea and you go, oh, that'll be easy. I'll just set up a shop and just sell them. And then you kind of delve into it and you realize there's more than just setting up a shop than just going, well, I've got this great product. It costs this much. Come and buy it from me.
Yeah.
It's all the backroom stuff, isn't it?
Exactly. And like, you know, I this background's eating, but these boxes, I designed these boxes, even like the logo.
Yeah. It's really cool logo.
Everything, you just design it, and the strap line, and then you set up, you know, Facebook pages and Instagram pages, and we wanted to make sure that it was as eco-friendly as it could be. So, you know, even down to things like making sure, you know, we on the back of the boxes, you know, we make a donation. So
I didn't know that, you know.
Yeah, you see, so because we know that there's, you know, miles involved in shipping these products from around the world, it's like, right, actually let's give something back and offset against all of that. So yeah, there was loads of stuff we had to think about. And then even like learning Facebook ads and all of this stuff, you know, pixels and yeah. I tell you what, arranging an 8-month round the world itinerary is easier than setting up an e-commerce website with a Facebook pixel that works. I can promise you that much.
Because I know you've had to learn how to create a website yourself, and you know, and that's no mean feat in itself, is it? You know, you're far braver than I ever would be.
Well, I think we're on our third design since September. Completely overhauled it. So I'm happy with it now.
For now.
For now. But yeah, and then, you know, we also wanted to give something back to our customers as well. So we started off and it was all going to be on subscription, these orders.
Yeah.
So we thought if somebody will place an order and then every month we'll ship a box. And then actually what we found was that people wanted to buy one-offs.
Yeah.
And then we were getting requests like, can we buy a box from such and such a country? And it's like, well, possibly if we launch one of those as part of the subscription. I thought, well, actually, if you want to buy a box from this country, well, why don't we do that? So we had to redesign the website again. so that it didn't look too messy, and we had all the different countries, and then you know, it's so
You'll be able to do that in your sleep soon, won't you?
nearly. It's ever so easy to launch a box now. It's dead easy. So yeah, you know, it's been good, and it's been something that's been positive against the backdrop of still fighting for refunds for our customers whose holidays have been cancelled, or you know, all of that sort of stuff. So it's just been a bit of a breath of fresh air, really.
Yeah, good. And have you got a couple of your tasty treats with you?
I might have an open box here, which is a bit fatal. So yeah, this is.
You're not supposed to eat it, you know.
Well, you're not. No, I'm chief taster, so this is not good with the background. But yes, we've got what do you got? Well, you get.
Show us.
We obviously want to make sure that our customers survive the experience. So there's full allergen leaflets.
Oh yeah, I've seen that one.
You've seen that one,
yeah.
And then obviously like a nice introductory leaflet, so you can see about us and what we do. So this is an original one. So this is the small of the two boxes. We've got some pizza flavor. Can you see those?
They're quite nice, those ones. I've tried them.
We didn't
get a chance to try it, though, I have to say.
we got little extras. So we've got like some little. These are mango sweets from.
Nice.
I think they came from the Philippines. They did, and they're lychee ones. Yeah, Philippines. We've got. Where do these come from? I think these were from the Philippines. Now these are interesting because they're butter flavor crackers with like a butter flavor filling. Oh, they actually taste a bit like lemon.
Oh, okay. I'm thinking like a lemon puff kind of biscuit.
Yeah, very similar to a lemon puff. Yeah, they're I like those. Of course, I've tested everything myself. So
basically, if anybody watching doesn't get one of those in their box, it's because you've eaten it.
Probably, but we've got other flavors. We've got peanut butter ones and we've got chocolate ones as well. I've tasted all of them. I have to test it, Helen. I take this very seriously.
Quality control, I would call that.
If it's in the box, it's been tested. These are quite interesting. So these are Polish. These little like chews with chocolate in the middle.
All right. Okay.
They're quite interesting. We've got little Hello Panda biscuits.
Yeah.
So I think they're Japanese. They are.
Nice.
Japanese are actually Singapore. Those ones.
Nice.
We've got some little
from all the way around the world, then, isn't it?
They are.
They're nice. I've tried that one.
You try those?
Yeah.
I haven't tried those yet.
Nice with a cup of coffee or a cup of tea.
There's two different varieties. We got little Italian cake.
Oh no, I haven't tried that one.
I think these are Dutch. So we got some little chocolate wafers.
Oh, lovely. So it's fair to say then, Sarah, this year you've learned a shed load of skills at the beginning of the year you never thought you'd even dreamt of or you'd ever thought you'd need.
Pretty well sums it up, really. And I've cancelled more holidays than I care to remember. But even, you know, amongst the dark days, even if I look at the holiday side of things, you know, I've built really good relationships now with the suppliers. I know which suppliers are going to properly look after me and my customers if something goes wrong.
Yeah.
The amount of experience that you've gained in a very, very short period of time, if something happens, and how to look after customers, you know, again, massive accelerated learning curve with all of that. So yeah, it's not been the best year. It's not been the year that I had planned. I think that's the same for all of us, isn't it? I heard somebody say earlier, you know, if somebody in 2015 said, where would you be in 5 years' time? We wouldn't be saying this, would we? So
no,
you know, we all got it wrong, but yeah, at least we're coming out a bit positive. That's the main thing.
Good. And I really, really do want to thank you today, Sarah, for sharing your story with us. I think it's an absolute inspirational story. You know, I really love the way that you have just kind of picked up and go, right, well, okay, let's develop something else, and gone along with that. And I love the amount of things, new skills that you've made yourself learn and had to learn to be able to do that, instead of just, you know, not doing anything, which it's better to do something rather than nothing, I think. But then I do appreciate that there are people that for one reason or another haven't been able to do that. But I love your entrepreneurial spirit in everything.
Well, thank you. And it's it's been good to tell you all about it this afternoon.
We love hearing from you. And you know what? I'm looking forward to hearing about your next venture that you've got in the pipeline, but not quite ready yet to tell people about. So
Not quite. It won't be long, though. It won't be long.
I bet it won't. So thank you very much, Sarah. Give everybody a wave. Oh,
Thanks, everybody.
Sarah, where can we find, if we want to have a look at your snack boxes, where can we find them?
So yeah, if the so snackbox.com.
Travel-snackbox.com.
Travel-snackbox.com.
Perfect. Thank you, Sarah.
And there you go. No, thank you. And yeah, see you soon.
Have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you soon.
Thanks, Helen. Bye-bye.
Bye.